today marks the culmination of the journey to revise the Code of Professional Responsibility, a momentous endeavor driven by the desire to restore the dignity of the legal profession. Allow me to commemorate this quest and express my profound gratitude to everyone who took part in this important undertaking. By virtue of Memorandum Order Number 111-2021, dated November 22, 2021, the Subcommittee for the Revision of the Code of Professional Responsibility was formed with legal luminaries from diverse fields of law. At the helm of this exceptional group is the inspiring and brilliant chairperson, Justice Amy C. Lazaro Javier, the indefatigable and passionate Justice Maria Filomena D. Singh, and yours truly as vice persons. Losing no precious time, beginning January 2022, the subcommittee religiously met to painstakingly review the existing provisions of the old code. Over time, the committee proposed amendments to respond to the colossal shift in the socio-cultural landscape and rapid technological advancements in society. More provisions were introduced to accurately reflect the daily lives of lawyers and resolve the problems and challenges they face, while remaining grounded to our distinct Filipino culture. In less than a year, the proposed draft Code of Professional Responsibility and Accountability, or the CPRA, was ready for presentation. To ensure a holistic code responsive to the needs of the legal community, the subcommittee hosted ethics caravan in Cebu, Davao, Naga, Baguio, and Manila to listen to the sentiments of the legal community. Their suggestions were painstakingly collated and, along with the draft CPRA, were then submitted to the Court and Bank. Following a lively and brilliant exchange of comments among the justices, the CPRA came to fruition. Today, we proudly present the CPRA, a comprehensive code of ethics that focuses on 7 core values, namely independence, propriety, fidelity, competence, diligence, equality, and accountability. Without a doubt, the CPRA is the byproduct of the active cooperation of the entire legal community. However, no matter how vivid and detailed its provision may be, the CPRA will never suffice unless lawyers imbibe the will and the drive to do what is right. The key ingredient that will breathe life into the CPRA is the desire to live ethically and morally at all times. Ethical living is an indispensable condition of good lawyering. The CPRA further emphasizes that competence is not the sole criterion for good lawyering. An excellent mastery of the laws, an impeccable skill in litigation, or even eloquence in advocacy will never suffice to make a great lawyer. Competence alone, without morality, breeds callous and soulless lawyers. Rather, one should aim to be remarkable, competent, and at the same time enthralled with a moral and ethical core. Ethics is the essence of good lawyering. It is the heart and soul of every lawyer. In the ultimate scheme of things, nothing reigns more supreme than ethics and morality. This national lunch is made special by the fervent support of our distinguished guests. Of course, Chief Justice Sir Alexander Smundo, Senior Associate Justice Marvic M.V.F. Leonem, Justice Alfredo Benjamin Cagiwa, Justice Ramon Paul Hernando, Justice Henry Jean Paul Inting, Justice Rodil V. Salameda, Justice Mario V. Lopez, Justice Joseph Y. Lopez, and Justice Jose Maidas P. Marquez, and Justice Richie Ho. Likewise, the code we are hereby presenting was created through the firm and inspiring leadership of Justice Amy C. Lazaro Javier, Chairperson of the subcommittee, Justice Maria Filipeno D. Singh, my tireless, passionate co-chairperson, vice chairperson, and the members of the subcommittee. Today's lunch is also welcome with the warm support of the branches of government. We are honored to have with us esteemed guests from the Executive Department, Executive Secretary, former Chief Justice Lucas P. Bersamin, the Secretary of Justice Jesus Crispin Remulla, Solicitor General Menardo I. Guevara, Prosecutor General Benedicto Malcontento, Public Attorney's Office Chief Persida Rueda Acosta, the Undersecretaries of the Department of Justice, the Department of Interior and Local Government, Assistant Solicitor Generals, members of the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Parole and Probate Administration, and the NAPOLCOM. Moreover, we are grateful to the Legislative Department as represented by the Office of Senator Francisco Tolentino for being part of this historic event. To the members of the judiciary, Presiding Justice Remedios Salazar Fernando, Presiding Justice Amparo Cabotahi-Tang, the Associate Justices of the Court of Appeals, Sandigan Bayan, and the Court of Tax Appeals, officials of the Supreme Court, judges of the regional trial courts and metropolitan trial courts, thank you for sincerely supporting this endeavor. To Mr. Alexander O. O'Hara and Mr. Olivier George Lermet, and our development partners, the Australian Aid, the Asian Foundation, the European Union, Governance in Justice, and the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. Thank you for zealously supporting projects aimed at improving the lives of Filipinos. To the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, the Philippine Association of Law Schools, our ethics caravan host schools, and the deans from all over the country, thank you for earnestly supporting all our endeavors from the ethics caravan to the national launch of the CPRA. Last but not least, to the Philippine Bar Association and our guest law firms, thank you for accepting our invitation to promote ethical lawyering. Each one of you here fulfills distinct roles within the legal community. We have the zealous advocates, the private practitioners, and members of law firms who battle on opposing sides of the courtroom, the public officers who staunchly protect the government's interests, the magistrates who adjudicate their cases, and the members of the academe who mold future lawyers. Despite our divergent roles today, we are united by a common trust, ethical responsibility. On this special day, we forge a pact to live ethical and moral lives and take a giant leap towards a lifelong journey of ethical living. Thank you, and I wish you all a pleasant day.